Invocation. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing, guidance, mercy, help, and protection. Also for blessings of abundance, prosperity, and success in life. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you for bringing all of us together on a regular basis so that we collectively work on improving our lives and the lives of others around us. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you in full faith. All right. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra, everybody. Please verbalize. Verbalize. Say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous substance of love. Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with tremendous substance of love. Be aware of the crown chakra, everyone. Your crown chakra is the center of consciousness of God. It takes quite some time to, by the way, open this chakra. It's not that simple as it sounds like. Mentally verbalize along. Say, I am not the body. I am not the emotions or the thoughts. I am not the mind. The mind is just an instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am the soul. I am a very powerful, fiery being. Fire is my nature. I, the soul, am connected and one with my higher soul. I, the soul, am connected and one with my divine spark. You can imagine divine spark like a supergiant lake of fire. I'm connected and one with God. Connected and one with all. All right. Uh, be aware the heart and crown chakra. Let's verbalize. Please say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self honesty, and the will to transform myself. Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self honesty, and the will to transform myself. Again, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self honesty, and the will to transform myself. I thank you so much. Now, remember, these three things were very systematically employed in yesterday's session when we said that, like take a big challenge or a pattern from life which has been troubling you a lot for the past 3, 4, 5 days, and look at it very closely. Observe the underlying attachment to your belief system. Your That is a form of awareness. That is exactly how awareness manifests when you become aware of the real problem, right? Self honesty is when you face it. You come across saying, you know what, yeah, I actually understand you. You are really are there, and you don't hide behind defenses, or you don't hide behind what is called the glamour of words. You don't try to bypass it. You don't have no justification. It's just you and that clear awareness of what you found out. It's not very easy for most people, but most people are not on the path anyways, right? But you guys are. So very important. What we did yesterday was we first became aware. That's where these blessings from God come straight into use, right? You be aware, then so whatever was brought into awareness, you were self-honest about it. You took accountability of it, right? And then there is a will to transform, saying, "Ki, I will get out of this, or I will get rid of this." And that's why we use sacrifice technique. You can use any other technique to remove it also. That's perfectly okay. But without awareness, there can be no transformation. Mechanically doing anything will have almost no effect, or very, very, very minimal effect in transforming you. Mechanically, there is no character building. Mechanically, there's no transformation. You have to have a tremendous amount of awareness in activities and see the mind running with what kind of fear. Why is this fear so predominant? Where are the areas of life does this fear actually show? What happens to me when I'm undergoing this fear? What is my thought process? You have to really study this properly. This is why the path is called the path of self-knowledge, and not just arriving at something at called enlightenment. That is not, it's not like that. You are being enlightened about your own self, which the way self-study. Yeah. Today we have a different kind of session, which I think I want to take yesterday, but today seems to be a good day for it. So what we will do is, see, most of you have been attending for a while, right? Recently, I've started saying the word, "my bodies are my friends." Remember, my bodies, my physical body, my emotional body, my mental body are my friends. There's a good bond between us. We are friends, right? The problem is, if you have been doing any kind of atrocities in the past on your bodies, the relationship between soul and the body is not that good after a while. Listen to me carefully. If you have been depriving, for example, your emotional body, your different bodies have different needs. Your physical body has a need, to be kept clean, for example, to be kept hygienic, to be given some amount of exercise, to be to relax, to enjoy, to be given good food sometimes, tasty food also, not just only healthy, nutritious food, but tasty food also, you to please your taste buds and things like that, right? It has some needs, physical, biological, physical needs, right? Uh, sorry. Then there are needs of emotional body, your astral body, right? Your emotional body has needs along the lines of enjoyment. Um, it likes to have fun. It likes to something like um, it's need. See, you regimen, you train it to be cleansed and purified, right? But it has its own needs also. It likes enjoyment. It likes to watch some drama. It likes to do some things which simulate emotions inside of it. It feels alive with that. You, in your process of spiritual path, trying to kill that off. That's good. That's very good. That is the actual end. But you don't want to damage the body because the body won't support you. I mean, if you do it right, if you headstrong are only inclined towards one path of killing it, that's not very helpful also, because the body will rebel, and that is not a very good idea. All right. Sometimes this is comes in the form of a catharsis or some other, where body is saying they just rebel and everything starts to come out in a non uh, structured manner, right? Anyways, my point is, then comes the mental body. Third, the mental body is, it has this function of calculating things for you, to plan, to things like that, right? To think to a certain level. But there are needs of mental body is to know, is to get more knowledge, is to feel the wow, behind things, is to be given sufficient amount of things to mentally exercise. Uh, like, there's something like mental accomplishments, right? Oh, I was able to solve this, or I was able to do this. That is the juice of the mental body, the juice of it, right? So the problem is that many of us don't give enough exercise to any of these body, except emotional body, overly fed, but other bodies not properly. So sometimes what happens is that they don't your connection with them is not as strong. I've also seen some practices in some religions where they torture their physical body, right? I don't have any personal opinion about it, but God has given you the body for whatever purposes it has actually given you, right? Torturing it, self-bruising, self-injury is registered every at right places. You have to, and we don't know what we've done in the past lifetimes. Okay, we have zero idea about it. Scan your aura and say self-injury of the physical body from past lifetimes. Even my body has my. I thought I didn't have. Mm-hmm. Check. Everybody check. Who if you can scan quickly. Yeah. Self-injury on the physical level, check. This is an example, by the way, just to demonstrate to you that we have really no idea what we've done in the past lifetimes. And sometimes the body will start to show up in various ways. For example, the body will say, okay, you kept me upset, and I'll show you what I'll do. And then sometimes you may get insomnia, sometimes you may get 10 different problems of pains which don't go for a long time. Sometimes you may get issues along the lines of problem in a specific organ, or the skin has problems and God knows what not. Like, there are just multiple kinds of issues after that. Because you tortured your body. There are some medicines, if you eat, you don't get sleep. I'm not talking about standard OTC drugs, but there are other things also. Sometimes you give your body a lot of addictive substances. The body starts to become disobedient after some time. You have to really start understanding that many things are arriving from past lifetimes. There's a connection between your bodies and you, the soul, which needs to sort of be remended in a certain sense. Even though we'll be doing it right now for once today, but you will have to really understand and do this on a regular basis. Clear? All right. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. I hope the theory was clear enough, yeah? Heart and the crown chakra. Imagine you're a soul, by the way. So you the soul, will be taking the blessing of God and giving it to your bodies and sincerely apologizing. Okay. Be aware that your dense physical body in front of you project tremendous energy of forgiveness. Tremendous energy of forgiveness to your dense physical body. Let it absorb everything. Feel your body in the process. More and more forgiveness, and you will start to see that your body is relaxing. It's actually feeling a deep ease. More energy of forgiveness to your physical body. Stay completely focused. Visualize your tense physical body, project tremendous energy of forgiveness. And say, I'm sorry that I didn't take care of you properly in my past lifetimes or this lifetime. I'm sorry for indulgence in self brutality, self injury, excessive sexual energy wasting. I'm sorry I didn't take care of you in terms of exercise, in terms of keeping you clean. I really am sorry. Can we be friends again? Forgive your body a lot. Pour down tremendous energy of forgiveness. And say, I'm grateful that you're my friend. Whatever you are, I love you. I really love you. Say thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go to your emotional body. Emotional body looks like a starry body, like it has feeling of being starry. Okay. Um, Bless your emotional body with tremendous energy of forgiveness. Experience what is happening within your system while you totally bless your emotional body with energy of forgiveness. Lots and lots of energy of forgiveness. Also project energy of love simultaneously, love and forgiveness simultaneously. And say, I'm very sorry to be overly strict with you in any of my lifetime. I'm very sorry to be overly strict with you, to not listen to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have misused you for any of the dark magic. I'm sorry to have used your faculties for any negative use. But mostly, I'm sorry not to have properly listened to your needs. Tell your astral body, your emotional body, I love you very, very much. I really, really love you very much. I'm very grateful that you exist and that you're such a good friend of mine, trustworthy friend of mine. So be it. Now imagine a mental body in front of you. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Tremendously bless your astral body with energy of forgiveness. Mental body can look like yellowish kind of body or yellowish greenish kind of body. It depends upon multiple factors. Visualize and bless tremendous energy of forgiveness. Very beautifully say, I completely give you my mental body Please accept energy of forgiveness from me. Say, I apologize for not training you effectively. I apologize you for not addressing your need of learning, your need of education, your need of problem solving. I'm sorry I did not address those. I would like to address that. Bless your mental body with tremendous amount of forgiveness and tremendous amount of love. Say, I love you very, very much. Very, very much. All right. Thank you. Now, this I'm just hoping that most of you have, by the way, most of you need to do it more number of times. It's not enough for most of you. For most of you, karma with the physical body is not there. Emotional body, there's a lot of karma, huge amount of karma. Many of you need to work it out, by the way. Mental body also. So in case if your mental body does not want to think in situations and it doesn't feel like up to the effort, you will need to start respecting that, doing more forgiveness, and actually start to you utilize your mental body in acts of thinking. Okay, not just only reading, but starting to think a lot, reason a lot. Yeah, that's very important. So same with emotions. If you have in the past lifetime be very strict with your emotional body or very lenient, for example, you will need to bring in a discipline. Majorly strict, sometimes lenient, for example. Same with the physical body and the vital body. When if you have been not taking proper care of it, excessive indulgence with drugs, with alcohol, with sex, or with overly doing hatha yoga, but not letting the body rest, or not giving proper sleep or whatnot, right? Or not proper exercises. You will have to learn to moderate all of these things in this incarnation properly, and a lot of love and forgiveness to your bodies. All right. This I'm hoping was helpful to most of you. Let's do a closing invocation to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Thank you for your great blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. In my case, when I was doing forgiveness for, I say, the physical body actually felt far more relaxed. Especially the region of the legs became very, very relaxed. Similarly, doing forgiveness for emotional body, the astral body basically felt like something was just being released out of the body in the lower back region. Um, you also share some things that you would have experienced on my personal chat. Yeah, take care. Atma Namaste. Bye bye. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Have fun.